Hi YouTube, and this is JTrain997 back with another G.I. Joe The Rise of Cobra review. And this time it's going to be my bench press infantry combat specialist. Now, he is exclusive to Toys R Us, and they have apparently stopped putting the G.I. Joe Headquarter for Heroes only at Toys R Us sticker on there. Now it's just the standard only at Toys R Us one. And he comes with Heavy Duty's oversized rocket launcher repackaged. What looks to be Buzzer's 25th anniversary chainsaw repainted, and you can see in the package it's kind of bent, which is unfortunate. His hat, a shotgun, and his backpack, and his base, of course. So, awesome looking figure. Looks like he reuses a lot of Heavy Duty's parts to make him a bigger figure in scale to the other G.I. Joes, which I like. Onto the back of the packaging. His file card says, Bench Press is an infantry combat specialist for the G.I. Joe team, a surfer and a weightlifter. He easily adapts to sudden shifts in Cobra attacks and quickly forms an aggressive response that keeps the team in control of the field. Preferred weapon, 820 selective fire, long-range, fully automatic assault rifle. Of course, down here are the other characters in the wave. So, Bench Press is an awesome-looking G.I. Joe figure. Let's pull this bad boy out of the packaging. And here he is out of packaging. Now let's get a quick 360 of this guy. Some very nice detail on him. Now, on to one big thing really quickly. The way he holds his chainsaw is absolutely a nightmare. He holds it somewhat fine in this hand, but grasping it with the upper part with this hand is nearly impossible. You have to have him in this really awkward pose like I did in the beginning of the video. And he can't hold it in his right hand. Well, you can pretty much force it in there, but it just, once again, it looks terrible. A lot more detail needed to be paid to holding the chainsaw. That's a really simple feature that really would have made a big difference in the long run. As you can see, it's just a standard black and silver paint job, and it did come bent in the packaging. Very, poor quality blade, poor quality plastic in my opinion. Bends way too easily. As I recall, Buzzer's chainsaw was a bit sturdier than this. I may be incorrect there, but who knows. Of course, he also comes with his shotgun, which he holds well enough in his right hand. His, left hand seems to be permanently made for holding the chainsaw. It's just it's closed so tightly. Also, he has a very nice tattoo detail on his arm over here of the belt of bullets. So, he does hold his shotgun nicely enough. So, and his other accessory, which is his hatchet, tomahawk, whatever you want to call it. Popping that in this hand, which holds it very nicely as well. Okay, so, also his hat, which, his hat, doesn't have as many problems staying on as I thought it would. It's actually a pretty solid accessory. I'm going to take it off for the rest of this review. Oh, before I forget, his, oversized rocket launcher, which, once again, inhumanly large. Of course, boom. I don't like these things, throwing it off to the side. Bench press its base, of course. Of course, his backpack. His articulation is pretty standard. His arms aren't they're a little stiff at the shoulder joint, but they move just fine in the long run. He has a little piece of plastic still attached to his crotch I didn't see. Ow! I hate those things. Yeah, but standard leg movement. Nothing too stiff, nothing too loose. I actually really like this guy as far as articulation. So let's get him back on the base. So, bench press is of course a Toys R Us exclusive. He's a bit hard to find right now. But my thoughts on the figure, I'm not crazy about the fact that his chainsaw has so many issues with him holding it. I really don't like that. To me, the chainsaw is what I really mainly wanted him to display him with, and they've made that a very, very big issue. You can still get him to hold it, but popping it in his hand on the base real quick, you can see it drags the ground, so you have to have it up in this weird angle if you don't want him grasping it with two hands, which, as I've already pointed out, very difficult to do. But overall, it's a solid figure. For an exclusive, not a bad choice. So this is JTrain997. I'd give the G.I. Joe Rise of Cobra Toys R Us exclusive bench press 7.5, almost an 8 out of 10. He's a great figure. One of his only flaws being he really needs to hold his chainsaw a little bit better. And this is JTrain997 saying I'll see you soon, YouTube. Hey everybody, sorry for the tack on, but I got him into this pose which isn't completely a nightmare. It's alright. So yeah, the chainsaw bit, it's a little bit better than what I thought. I think I should bump him up to an 8. But I think a little bit more attention should have really been paid to making him hold this thing a little bit better. Because right now, this is the only pose I found that he looks somewhat presentable in. So, once again, JTrain997 bumping bench press up to an 8 out of 10. And I'll see you soon, YouTube.